In this week's edition of CBS 58 Hometowns, we are highlighting an event for art and wine lovers that's happening tonight in Franklin.
Rodaris Richardson is at Ava's Alterations with a preview of their Sip and Sew event. And Rodaris, what if I'm terrible at sewing? Are all skill levels welcome here?
It doesn't matter. You could still come out and learn a few things. So this is for all skill levels. It doesn't matter. And you can also bring kids as well. So you can come out here and become a pro. So I have faith in you. Now, I have the owner here of Ava's Alterations, and she's actually going to show us a little bit about what we're going to learn here today. Tell us about this initiative, Ava.
Well, we decided that we were going to start the Sip and Sew because it's winter, it's cold, and the holidays are coming up, and Franklin didn't have anything. So we're looking around thinking, hey, what can we do, you know? So this week we're doing an apron. Our business pretty much is a family-run business. We have generations of seamstresses running back to 1964 with my grandparents, and we just wanted to share that with the people in Franklin.
That's amazing. And people can also come out here and meet new people at the same time.
Well, we hope to build some kind of a community in crafting. You know, when you're a kid, you get to craft all the time, and then as you grow older, you get to lose that. And my kids love crafting, I love crafting, and this just seemed like a great way to pass on the love of sewing mixed with that crafts that you can take home with you and use.
Amazing. And we're going to show you later in the show some of those crafts that people can come out here and learn. So coming up next, I'll show you more about that. But for now, I'll send it back to you guys.
Rodaris, thank you very much. There's hope. There's hope for a guy with two left hands.
You got to start somewhere, Bill.
Exactly, exactly.
All right, we'll talk to you in just a little bit.
Yes, as you guys were mentioning, this is for all skill levels, and quite frankly, you don't even need to bring anything. You just have to show up because they're going to have all the things that you're going to need. I have Ava here, the owner of Ava's Alterations. Ava, this is actually the first night you'll have the Sip and Sew. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, when we got started in October, we were doing it with mocktails, which was pretty cool. But then we went to the city, and Franklin said, there's no precedence for what you want to do. We can't let you do this. And we were kind of crushed. But then after a couple days, Donna came back and she calls me and she says, hey, we can do it, and just come in, fill all this out. And just Monday, they went ahead and voted yes for us. So thank you, Franklin. And now we can start with our wine. We have wine, we have cocktails. We do not have any hard liquor. So it's just a nice, easy evening.
Amazing. And tell us a little bit about the cost as well.
So if you're drinking alcohol, it's $50 per class per person. And if it's non-alcohol, like for kids or anybody that just doesn't want to drink, it's only $30 per person per class. All materials are included. And again, if you wanted to purchase the passes, then, you know, that would go along with that.
And show us a little bit of what people will be making tonight.
So right now we've got Alex is here working the apron. This is a sweetheart apron. It's in the style of the 1950s housewife. We've got multiple different patterns, tons of material, anything to choose from. And it's actually, it looks really complicated when it's finished, but it's really fun and easy to make.
Amazing. And class is full tonight, so people will have to call in for next week, right?
Yeah, it is actually full, which surprises me. That's very fun.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Ava, for having us today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And you can find more information about Ava's Alterations on their Facebook and Instagram pages. More on that on CBS58.com. For now, back to you guys in the studio. I'm Rodaris Richardson, live in Franklin, CBS 58 News.
Well, art and wine, they go well together, right? And our hometown segment today highlights an event tonight for art and wine lovers.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
It's in Franklin at Ava's Alteration, and it's called Sip and Sew. Rodaris Richardson is live where they'll be doing just that tonight, sipping and sewing. Rodaris?
This is an event for all skill levels and for all ages as well. A fun way to enjoy the indoors as, you know, the winter months are ahead. Now I have Ava, the owner of Ava Alterations. Ava, this is actually the first night where you're hosting this Sew and Sip. Tell us a little bit about that.
So to begin with, we just had mocktails and stuff, but we finally got our liquor license through the city of Franklin. And so tonight we have Prosecco, we've got red wine, white wine, we've got an actual apple cider cocktail. It should be very, very fun.
So exciting. And I see here people are going to be making aprons tonight.
Yes, we're making vintage sweetheart-styled 50s replica aprons for as a nod to Thanksgiving.
Amazing. And as I was saying, it's for all skill levels, so people shouldn't be too intimidated, right?
No. All of our sewing machines have variable speeds on them, so they'll go ridiculously slow to super, super fast, and I've never had anybody hurt themselves yet. So, yeah, and we're all here, myself, my daughter, plenty of helpers to make sure that if you have any questions that we're right behind you.
Amazing. And classes are full tonight, but people can still sign up next week.
Yes, absolutely. So next week it looks like we're going to be doing the mug warmers and the cup cozies. So, yeah, we'll just see.
Amazing. So people can actually visit your Facebook and Instagram pages for more information, as well as CBS58.com. For now, I'm live in Franklin. Rodaris Richardson, CBS 58 News.
Well, welcome back. If you're looking for a cozy way to hang with friends or meet some new people during the fall months, Sip and Sew Thursdays could be for you.
Yeah, maybe you could even sew yourself a blanket too. Get extra cozy. In this week's hometown stop, Rodaris Richardson takes us to Ava's Alterations in Franklin.
As the months get colder and the holidays are approaching, many of us are looking for ways to have fun indoors. Well, Sip and Sew Thursdays may be a great option for friends and families looking to have some fun ahead of the winter months. Well, Ava's Alterations in Franklin is celebrating just getting their alcohol license, so you can join in on the fun of creating some holiday aprons, mug warmers, Thanksgiving table runners, and more with a glass of wine. It's for all skill levels, and kids are also welcome to join, and they provide everything you'll need. You just need to bring yourself.
In 1964, my grandparents owned a fabric store named Berto's Fabric down on Wisconsin and 6th, and my grandmother was a fashion designer also in Milwaukee, and she passed that love of sewing down to all of her kids, who then passed it down to us.
This is for all skill levels as well, which is important.
Anything, beginners through far advanced, and maybe if you're more advanced than me, come and teach me something. You know?
Sip and Sew Thursdays run from 5:30 to 8 p.m. every Thursday. For CBS 58, I'm Rodaris Richardson.